fabulous Finnish whitetails and fantastic French reds. We start by seeing our Sako bullet being born, then Paul's hitching up and hunting a buck of a lifetime. Then we head south with rucksack and rifle to France, where Tim is confronted with the stag of a lifetime. Plus there's a chance to win his Harkila backpack, plus there's a chance to win £1,000 worth of Seeland and Skinners pet food stuff. We have news, we have hunting YouTube. Welcome to Fieldsports Britain. Sako is not just famous for its rifles. They produce pretty good bullets too. 10 million of them a year leave the factory in Finland and are bought by hunters all over the world.
Actually, the heat treatment is the thing to get, the reloadability of the case, so you can reload it many times. We have machined the end so that it's ready.
Again, just as with the rifles, final quality control is done by human eye, not machine.
Here we make the final quality check, making sure that everything is visually okay. There are no irregularities in the case, and everything is according to our quality requirements.
The primer and powder is added at another site, but all the hardware is produced here.
What calibre do you pump out the most of?
308 is the biggest, and 223 Remington.
Yeah.
Those are the two biggest, consisting maybe 60 to 70% of our production.
Yeah. And what new products coming through?
Every year we little bit check what's the market situation, and now 2018 we are bringing the new 6.5 Creedmoor, for example, and we are very much stressing the hunting products in that segment. Yeah.
As we'll be back out hunting moose and whitetail later, Paul asks Arki for his recommended round.
I suggest to use Super Hammerhead 180 grains. That would be like the perfect product for that.
Stopping power.
Stopping power is absolutely great, and the meat loss is minimized.
Which is important.
Absolutely. And the good thing is that the Super Hammerhead, because of the thinner jacket, it's very versatile. You can use it easily for smaller deer or moose. So it's, I think that is very good choice.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Yeah. Hey.
Right, thanks for taking me.
Thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. Lovely day. Weather's perfect. Feeling lucky. Yeah, today we can only shoot young moose and bull moose over 10 points. So that's going to be interesting when the big bull moose jump out and I've got to start 1, 2, run out of fingers. So yeah.
You can only count to 10.
Yeah, no, I think we'll be right. We'll work out pretty quick, and then we're on the whitetail as well. So yeah, should be good. And the rodeo.
With the rest of the UK party having all successfully taken an animal, the pressure is on Paul.
So you see where the whitetail cut across is actually just like 50 yards this side of that gun. I couldn't obviously shoot because it'd been dead in line with him. And the second one passed like in front of where he is now. So I don't quite know why he obviously didn't see it or wasn't confident in the shot. So that was a bit unfortunate because if you'd have come across in front of us here, there would have been a different story. Easy. Yes, it's the last drive. Really good spot there. This is the one. Fingers crossed. And then we go to the heights later on for whitetail. So yeah, it's been good though. Last drive was quite good, at least we saw some action, so it was good.
For some inspiration, Paul finds out a little bit more about the whitetail trophy heads.
At this moment, we have the best situation ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Strong heads and.
But the color,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
And what about the purling? Does that make the difference?
Yeah. With the whitetail, it doesn't matter.
No,
It's
not like the roe.
for roe deer.
Yeah.
One thing you can say about the whitetail skull mount, it does look mean. No wonder movie villains put them on front of their Harley Davidsons. However, Paul has another type of chariot to get to grips with. Looks like we're in for a long haul.
Oh, they must like it then.
Yep.
They've eaten them all.
Eaten, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
somewhere there.
Yeah.
So you have quite,
Good chance.
yeah.
Perfect.
So good luck.
Great stuff. Thank you. It's got a stove.
Thankfully, it's not long before whitetail appear on the field fringes, but they are miles away with no decent bucks.
David, I am so excited. Theresa, we've got one with, and he's quite close, we've got a group up there. Let's talk in more action, sorry. He's nice. You see him? Yep. And then going to come square. You okay? Oh yes. The monster. Majorly relieved. The duck is broken. And the Saeko performed. The big old bullet love across there. All the Mickey taking. Yes, we have had some serious abuse, but we've been rewarded with a monster whitetail from Finland. Whew, whew, whew. I've got a knobbly front. Wow, look at that. Monster, isn't it? Look at the beast.
Bigger than you expected.
Pardon?
It's bigger than you expected.
Yeah, the body much bigger. Loads bigger. It's like, almost like a red deer. Ah, that's seriously good. It's all but getting out our trailer and going for a little bit of a crawl up the field to the other group that was at the top left. But actually, there's about 9 I think up there. And it's only a little buck. It's big. So when this monster come out and his buddy come out, and a couple of does, it's like, yes! Well chuffed. Really, I'm seriously chuffed after all that. 2 days, and it's true. Just keep faith and keep going right to the end, and you'll succeed. So, yeah, happy boy.
I said we'd be alright.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. Perfect. Good, isn't he? Nice. Yeah.
Whereas Dom was king of the hunt on day 1, Paul has the honour with this buck on day 2.
And I know it's a big responsibility and task to get everybody in the right area, get the guns on the pegs in time, get the beaters in, and obviously safety, and also have a fantastic head of game at the end of the day.
It's a great climax to a great trip to Finland to experience the hunting culture, the local traditions, and to get a look inside the world of Sako. For more information about Sako products, go to sako.fi. Paul thoroughly deserving his first whitetail there. And we have one more film to come out of Finland, but we're sworn to secrecy until the American gun trade show SHOT Show in a few weeks' time. More then. Now somebody else who's sworn to secrecy because he knows too much. It's David on the Fieldsports channel News Stump.
This is Fieldsports Channel News. We often see videos of charging wild boars stopped in their tracks before they strike. Well, one Facebook group claims to have graphic evidence of what happens when a tusker hits home. We've tried to verify the story but have heard nothing back. The authors say the boar attack took place in Greece. We have censored the shots, but the images are on the Kazar Club Greece Facebook page. The East Essex Hunt has held a meet with a difference. It was a children's meet where onesies were compulsory, along with, of course, proper riding hats and boots. Dozens of children entered into the spirit with some amazing onesies on show. It comes in a week that the League Against Cruel Sports tried to frighten parents away from children's meets by saying that hounds carry diseases that kill children. Just 4 days later, an auntie drove his car into a horse at an East Sussex hunt meet. He was arrested. An American auntie has lost her legal bid to get a coyote hunting competition banned. Backed by the wealthy California-based Animal Legal Defense Fund, Joyce Corcoran brought a suit against the Wyoming Best of the Best Coyote Hunting Competition and others, claiming it promoted illegal gambling. A judge ruled that it was not illegal gambling because it requires skill and knowledge. However, he has banned the competition from holding a raffle. The UK Prime Minister has abandoned her pledge to repeal the ban on fox hunting. Theresa May, who is personally in favour of fox hunting, will now not push for repeal of Tony Blair's ban on hunting with hounds. So we need a new Prime Minister. South African authorities are prosecuting poachers with DNA technology. Scientists have built a DNA database for South Africa's rhinos, which they called RODIS, modelled on CODIS, the American FBI system used to link the DNA of suspects to evidence at crime scenes. They have successfully matched recovered rhino horns with poached animals and secured convictions. And finally, poachers in the US state of Washington will have to work that little bit harder after the authorities have introduced robo-deer. Local rangers are using robotic deer, bear, elk, grouse and other animals to combat illegal hunting. The legs bend, the heads turn and the tails wag. Police stake out the deer and wait for people to try and shoot them from vehicles. Then they give chase. Only in America. You are now up to date with Fieldsports Channel News. Stalking the stories, fishing for facts.
Thank you, David. Now here's a competition. It's Beater of the Year. The idea is to find the Beater of the Year, and the competition is backed by £1,000 worth of prizes from Seeland and Skinners pet foods. That's your clothing and your dog looked after for quite a lot more than next season. As the British game shooting season comes to a close, all you have to do is take a picture of your best beater and pop it on social media with the hashtag Beater of the Year. Plus add a line about why they deserve to be Beater of the Year. Then you two will be in with a chance to share that prize. Sorry overseas viewers, this one's only open to UK residents. Let's have the entries by the end of February 2018 and a panel of judges from Fieldsports Channel, Seeland and Skinners will pick a winner. Get out, get snapping and let's get those entries in. Now, last time Tim was out in France, he was after a wild boar. Well, this time he gets an unexpected trophy stag opportunity.
eyeball to eyeball with such a handsome beast. It was like, you know, it's quite a moment actually, because I've probably never been that close to a stag before. And we're just looking at each other for about 30 seconds. And that decision had been made, yes, we had to take it out. So quite emotional actually. Don't know why. But anyway, it's a beautiful looking animal. And I see it's a very quiet stalk, I suppose, really, all the way through. It was just very serene. The boar were running around us. And there he was, just roaring away. It was a roar which pulled us towards him. And he was roaring, there's one over there. And we just straight towards it. And it was just, yeah. It's just kind of one of those moments actually when you're hunting. Mixture of sadness, mixture of delight. I don't know how to put it across in some ways, but you know, it's what a beautiful beast. You know, there we are in the middle of France, 2 hours south of Paris, and we have got the most beautiful looking stags I've seen for a long, long time actually. You know, the proper woodland stag, very healthy. You know, and look at them. An interesting morning stalk, perhaps. Anyway, so I say a mixture of elation, sadness, but this one needed taking out. So that's what we've done, and it's a real honour and privilege to be able to do that. The bullet's gone straight in the front of the chest, taking the heart and the lungs, and the bullet did its job.
Tim being well looked after by the guys in France there. And if you'd like to win Tim's Harkila rucksack, you can leave a comment below this film on YouTube or on Facebook saying, "I fancy Tim's sack," and we will draw the winner from the successful entrance round about the end of February in the usual way. Now from France to the wider world of hunting and shooting on YouTube, it is Hunting YouTube. This is Hunting YouTube, which aims to show the best hunting and shooting videos that YouTube has to offer. Lots of bird shooting on YouTube this week. We start with driven pheasant shooting at Whitfield Estate from the EagleReview.com channel, which sensibly uses videographer Andrea Cavaglia and includes an interview with Whitfield keeper Paul Adams. American hunting star Melissa Bachman uses YouTube for promos, and this is a good one. She is waterfowl hunting in Saskatchewan with Buck Paradise Outfitters, and she has brought her dad. Waterfowl in Pakistan next. This is a fixed camera single shot by Hesham Osama Khan, which shows how they decoy geese there and how they pick up afterwards. Gary Lewis's Adventure Journal takes us out after elk in the USA during the rut and the hunters who make the distinctive elk bugle to bring in animals. It's an excellent stalk and shot from the Get Zone channel. To Denmark for a row on a fine cold January day. Morten Schultz makes an equally deadly shot with a Hornady GMX 150 grain bullet in .308. Ever wondered how Americans train their field trial champions? With 5 weeks to go before the GSPCA National Championship and the 2018 Springfield Trial season, Dogs Unlimited's new episode shows a dog called Trip sent to Josh Neiman of Quail Canyon Kennels for winter training camp on quail. Hakan Hankioglu, apologies for the pronunciation, makes this film about partridge shooting in Cyprus. For those used to partridges flying off rolling downland or rising up off the prairie, here the birds live among the rocks of the Troodos Mountains. And finally, this was the surprise hunting film hit over the new year with 75,000 views. Hunting Room is on driven hunts in Germany's Hessen, Lower Saxony and Rhineland-Palatinate after wild boar, red deer roe and mouflon. Well done, Hunting Room. That's it for this week. I have put all these films into a playlist for you. Click on the I symbol top right or check this film's description. If you have a YouTube film you would like us to pop into the weekly top 8, email me the link, charlie@fieldsportschannel.tv. Well, that's it for this week. If you have not done so already, please pop over to our website, fieldsportschannel.tv, where you can click to like us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, or you can pop your email address into our register page, our constant contact form, and we'll constantly contact you. We'll just contact you once a week about this show. It's Field Sports Britain. It's at 7 PM UK time every Wednesday, and this has been Field Sports Britain. Good hunting, good shooting, good fishing. and goodbye.